This is going to be another pick a card reading, and this is going to be what do they or what do their friends or family think and feel about you. So this can also be um, I guess future tense for some of you if you haven't met the family or friends or they don't know about you yet. What would they possibly think and feel about you? So we can do it that way. So welcome to my channel. My name is Chanoa with Waluchad Readings. If you guys are new to my channel, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share if you like this video. Um, as you guys can see, the piles are set up. We have 5 different piles. The first pile towards the elephant is pile 1. Second pile towards the candles are pile 2, pile 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that's how it's set up. I would like to put out a disclaimer, you guys. These are just general energy readings. They're not personal readings, so they're not always going to resonate with each and every one of you. Just keep that in mind. If you guys are, however, interested in a personal reading with me, you guys can check out in the description box below the link to my website and how to book a reading. But I am going to be on vacation until November the 3rd, and I won't be back doing personal readings again until December the 3rd. So technically December the 3rd, I will be doing readings again, personal readings. If you guys would like to book in the meantime, that's fine. You guys can definitely do so if you feel guided so. Yeah, so I'm going to give you guys a moment to meditate on the cards. Again, this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, 4, and 5. Pause the video if you feel like you need more time to meditate and reflect on the cards, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Just want to adjust it a little bit so you guys can see the cards. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So let's see what the friends or family think about you, or how they would think and feel about you in case you guys have not met or they don't know of you yet. Ooh, okay. Messiah. So the positive attributes of how they're seeing you is serving humanity with humility. The shadow attribute, if they're seeing you in a negative light, it would be exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. So I'm going to ask Divine Spirit whether this is a positive or light attribute. So I pulled some extra cards. Okay. The 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups can be negative, but I see the 8 of Cups as something positive, or some people see this as a negative card. I see this as a positive card because you're detaching and moving away from things that no longer serve you. So it could be that the people, the family and friends can see you as someone who's positive, that you're doing something with a positive cause, that you believe in something bigger and better and greater than yourself, and you're willing to leave your ego. And maybe you're a person that's overcome a lot of trials and tribulations. You could have been, you might have been a heavy drinker, or, you know, into drugs, or just into toxic energies and connections, and you moved past that, kind of like redemption, or seeking something higher and greater. Or they could see you in a negative sense, that you're someone who you're kind of like a lost person, a lost cause, or possibly like they see you someone who feels entitled, like your belief systems that you're special or you're greater than everybody else around you. You think you're all of that. So it could be mixed energy, it could be both, or it could be one or the other. But I feel more so on the positive side of things, that they might see you as someone who's overcome a great deal. So they do see you as someone who, it's not all about you, and you're a very open, loving person. You might have a testimony or something to share. So let's see what your love interest, how they see you, okay? How they see you. Detective. Okay. So your partner or love interest, how they see you is the light attributes of this is great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. The lower aspects of you is voyeurism, falsifying information. So whether this is a positive, I'll look into it if this is a positive attribute or a shadow attribute from your love interest or partner. But they, on a positive note, see you as someone who's very observant, someone who listens to their intuition, someone who can spot, the BS fairly quickly. Like, you're not about the BS. But also be a person that does honor truth more than anything else. You're someone who definitely looks for the truth in things and others. You're not about playing games, BS. You don't like to be played with. So you're very straightforward and straight honest, okay? The lower attributes of this is they kind of see you as a lost person, like you're just may look for drama or you look for negative things, but they could see you as both. Like, we all carry light and shadow attributes, so we can both have these things within us. But the lower aspect is they kind of see you as someone who lies a little bit, or you fish for drama just to fit narratives and things like that. So let's see if this is a positive or light attribute, how your love interest or partner sees you. Nine of Pentacles is positive. So they're seeing you as someone who's very stable and grounded and independent and sure and confident of themselves. So I would say more so that it's the light attribute of being a great observant, intuitive person, those who seek out truth, okay, more than anything. So that's how your partner sees you, okay? So let's see what your advice is. Balance, harmony, and temperance. So your advice is, I feel like, to stay grounded, be yourself, to keep the peace and keep the harmony, because I feel like this could be a soulmate connection for some of you with the temperance card. But it can also represent, within time, if there are any misunderstandings between you and their family and friends, that just by keeping the peace and staying yourself and being cool and collected, cool, calm, collected, it leads to a balance, and eventually it will lead to harmony. Because it might be that some people just don't really know too much about you. They don't really know whether this is future tense or right now. It could be that they don't really know you and they're just going off of what they see and not so much of personal upfront experience. So just keep that in mind. As long as you stay true to yourself, you stay grounded, you don't really rock the boat too much, there will be harmony and there will be peace. So that's your advice. Let's see if there's any other outcomes. Knight of Swords. So it could possibly be that someone is going to have to defend and stand up for you. So it could be that this person may already be defensive and protective over you. Your partner or love interest might be or will be standing up for you or just being very protective. So you don't have to worry about people ganging up on you and them just allowing it to happen. But if that is the case, just know that this person has your back, okay? Okay, I don't know what happened. I hate this. That happens sometimes. This live stream. I apologize. I don't know what happened. Okay, so moving on to pile number 2. All right, pile number 2. Let's see how their friends and family see you. So you have, oh my goodness, prostitute. Okay, this is interesting. I'm going to clarify these, whether these are the light or shadow attributes, because I have clarifier cards set out. So the light attribute of this energy is how they see you is accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of spirit. The lower attribute is places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. So they can see you as someone who is a hustler, someone who doesn't just lie down like a wounded dog. You get up, you lick your wounds, and you handle your business. They see you as someone like that. They see you as ambitious. They see you as someone who utilizes your resources in a positive way. On the downside of this, they may see you as someone who literally utilizes material values and gains. You sell your soul technically to get ahead or to get things in life. And I'm not judging anybody, but this is just what I'm picking up. But if you you're a stripper, or you know, you've done escorting, or um you do like Snapchats, you know, twerking for money or something, you know, they might look at you in a negative light because of that. um but let's see if this is a light or shadow attribute. Okay, so you have the Emperor, or the Hierophant, sorry. The Hierophant, I feel like, is moral codes and tradition. So this is more so of a light attribute. I'm getting that they see you as someone who's very determined, dedicated, someone who is not lazy by any means. You will still get up and go out and work for yourself. You'll get 3 or 2 jobs just to make ends meet. You know, you'll do the job at McDonald's if that's all that's hiring. Like, they see you as that type of person. So this is a positive attribute for you guys, okay? So let's see how your partner or love interest sees you. Okay, we have servant. So the light attributes are delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. The lower attributes is using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. So let's see if this is a positive or, okay, that's the Hierophant. We already looked at that. The World card. Okay. So I'm getting positive attributes. So the positive attribute that your partner or love interest sees is that you're someone who loves taking care of others. You do it without condition. You're an unconditional person. You're the type of person that will give to others with no expectations. You just because you love them, just because it's coming from a pure place. You'll give them the shirt off of your back. You'll invite people in your home if they need a place to stay. You'll cook for everybody. You won't just focus on if somebody brings, you know, friends, their friends or family over, and it was just a family gathering between your family, you would still feed that other family. You know, if they have kids, you would treat their kids like your own. You know, you're that type of person. Okay. So I am seeing that this is more so a positive attribute, how your partner is seeing you. But let's see what your advice is. Okay. Unfulfilled expectations. So you can be, I can see the servant energy also being a shadow attribute, that you could be the type of person that gives way too much to people and therefore others step all over you. So just be very mindful that you're not creating these high expectations or specific expectations to where you're trying to overdo it and please other people. You could be the type of person that wants to please family and friends, cook for them, do this for them, have them walk all over you just to get the approval of that person's friends or family. So just make sure you're not that type of person, okay? So let's see how things will pan out. The Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands tells me that you're completely in control, or you will be in control. If you're a feminine energy, not just a woman, but if you're a feminine energy, that you'll have complete control over the situation or how you react or how you handle it. But I also get that when you act with integrity and respect for yourself, others will also honor and respect you. Okay. For others of you, this could be, if this is your partner, this feminine energy or woman energy, this person is more so in control of the situation. But I feel like this is you, okay? So take whatever resonates. I hope that that made any bit of sense. I'm not going to be able to do timestamps because the live stream cut off when I was recording pile 1. So it's like the number is off. It's saying that I've only been on here for 5 minutes, which is not true. So unfortunately, you're gonna have to like scroll through this bad boy. Okay, pile number 3. Let's see how this person's friends and family see you, or how will they see you. So you have victim, which I'm going to clarify if it's the light or shadow attributes. But it says prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. The lower attributes are playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. So let's see if this is light or shadow. Okay, this is light energy, the 9 of Cups. So the positive of this is that friends and family of your love interest or partner sees you as someone who doesn't allow others to step all over you. You might be someone that they know has been through a lot, but you don't allow that to get to you. You don't play the pity party. If they've ever tried you or tried to overstep their boundaries with you or your partner or love interest, they know that they can't play that game with you. You won't allow people to walk all over you and step over you. That's how they see you or how they feel about you. Okay? They see you as someone who is emotionally stable and grounded and comfortable in your own skin, regardless. So let's see how your partner or love interest sees you. The rescuer. So I also clarified this, and the clarifier was the judgment card. So this I feel like is a positive attribute, so let's get into it. So the positive attribute says, provide strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. So they see you as a person who gives to people. You're a very loving, healing, nurturing person. They also feel like you're someone who kind of not like a savior, but you do have that ability because you might have been through a lot. So you want to be there for others. You want to show others strength as well. You have like this energy that I've been victimized before, but I'm using it, I'm transmuting it as strength and power, and to also help others and empower others. But you're also a person that just loves out of unconditional love, not with anything like an agenda or motive. So that's how your partner or love interest sees you. Okay, so your advice is stress and anxiety. So some of you guys may be overthinking just a little bit what people think or will think about you, and Spirit saying that it's really not necessary. You're causing your own stress and worry about this, because I'm getting nothing but positive energies when it comes to you. Like, everybody is seeing you in a positive light, including the most important person, which is your love interest or your partner. But even that, you can't dwell on what people think about you even more so. But I feel how other people see you is pretty sure of yourself, pretty stable, pretty outspoken, someone that's meant to help people and heal others, or you're just there for others. You have a compassion and love about you. So there's nothing to worry about. Let's see what the outcome of this energy is possibly. What's a probable outcome? Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is, I feel that it's more so getting to know you. Maybe you don't really feel comfortable because you don't really know too much about them. Maybe it's just word of mouth, or maybe you just know them from a distance. You haven't really gotten to know the other person or party yet either. Not just their friends and family, or they haven't gotten a chance to get to know you or meet you. So there's not much to go off of. So I feel like in the future there will be more clarity about this, or more communication as well from the other sides. Hope that makes sense. Okay. Pile number 4. Let's see what the friends and family say or will say about you, or how they feel or think about you. So you have Father. So I will clarify whether this is the positive or negative attributes, but the positive attributes are talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. The positive or the negative attributes are dictatorial control, abuse of authority. So let's clarify whether this is positive. Okay, Chariot card I would say is definitely positive. So the positive attribute, I feel like how they feel and think about you, the friends and family, or how they would if you haven't met them or they don't know you yet, is they feel like you're someone who's definitely a provider. So you could be a parent already. You could literally be a father, or they see you as someone who would be a great father. They see you as a leader. They see you as someone who's family oriented. They see you as someone who is more of a team player, someone who supports the other partner. Maybe they feel like you have been there for their friend or their family member. Like they kind of see you as being the support system in some way, or they feel like you might have helped create a positive dynamic in your partner or your love interest's life. So they're looking at you as someone who's helped motivate them, or to inspire them, or to bring them a sense of direction, which is good. Okay, so let's see how your love interest sees you and feels about you. Virgin. So let's see if this is positive or negative, but the positive, before I get into it, you have maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. The lower attribute is fear of intimate union. So let's see how they're taking it. Okay. I want to say the shadow attribute, because the Queen of Swords is coming across as a little scorned and guarded and cold. So they could see you as someone who has fear of commitment or intimacy. They might see you as someone who's very vulnerable, kind of afraid to open up your heart, but they do see you as pure. But they're just seeing you as someone who has been scorned, or a scorned person, or bitter, or just resentful, or just very guarded and protective, like you have to protect yourself. You don't wear your heart on your sleeve because you have been hurt before. So I feel like they have this energy of maybe wanting to nurture you or wanting to make sure that you're okay. So this is how they see you. Okay. They do see you as someone who's, you know, a little bit fear of opening up, fear of intimacy. But let's see what your advice is. The Hangman, suspense and waiting. So your advice is to kind of get out of this energy of waiting and wondering what people think about you, because it could cause you to be stuck. It's causing both of you, maybe both of you care about what the other party's friends or family think about them, and it's causing you guys not to really move forward. It's causing a limbo energy. So I feel like Spirit's saying that somebody has to meet the other halfway. So you guys could be in the beginning stages of your relationship where you guys don't know too much about each other, or you guys are just afraid to take that next step in the relationship because you're worried about what everyone else is going to think about you guys being together, or vice versa, just alone individually. But let's see what the potential outcome is of this energy. Okay, the Four of Swords. So someone might decide, kind of getting like too many different energies, but how I'm seeing is like someone might decide to just walk away from this relationship, or someone might be praying for stability or just praying for things to go well in this relationship. You know, someone might decide that they want to end the negative thoughts and fears about this situation that could be causing imbalance in a relationship or the foundation. Someone might just decide to not dwell on those things and give this a chance, or give it a shot to some, you know, in some way. So yeah. All right, card number, or pile number 5. Let's see how their friends or family see you or will see you. Okay, so you have guide. So let's look at the positive and negatives, and I'll clarify whether this is a positive or negative attribute that they're seeing or feeling about you. So the positive represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. The positive, or the negative, sorry, is places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. So let's see whether this is a light or negative attribute. Okay, so this could be, I want to say both. Just the energy I'm picking up, because I don't see the Queen of Wands as negative nor positive in this instance. So I'm getting both. So as a positive, how this person, they might see you, like the friends or family might see you as someone who is very independent and takes control of their own life. Someone who walks in their true divine nature unapologetically. There's someone who has a clear sense of direction, very mature, very wise individual. Versus the other, some people might see you as someone who's slightly manipulative and tries to get her way or get his way, doing things to control the other partner, or just uses their beauty and charm to get what they want. So they could see you in that instance too. So they could judge you both ways. Just take what resonates. So most importantly, let's see how your partner or love interest feels and sees or thinks about you. So engineer. So the positive and the negative. Let's start with the positive. So you have ability to give creative energy, a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. The negative is reliance on, is it mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. Okay, so let's see if this is a light or shadow. 3 of Wands, I'm going to say getting positive with that. So let's see. ability to give creative energy and practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. So they might see you as someone who is more so multi-dimensional. They see you as someone who has a very, you have an expansive perception on things. They also might see you as someone who's a great problem solver when it comes to relationships. Like you're someone who may reflect and sit back and think about what's the best action to take, what's the best way to go about things. They see you as an action taker, a leader, for the most part. They see you as very intelligent and very smart. Like you think outside of the box pretty much, okay? When it comes to the relationship or just in general. Okay, so let's see what your advice is. Okay, so you have Four of Swords, which is recovery and retreat. So everybody needs to kind of just calm down for the most part, because I'm seeing kind of like the same messages that you guys don't really need to worry so much about what these people think and feel about you, because for some of you it could be driving you a little bit insane or crazy, or just second guessing things, not seeing the positives in your relationships, kind of looking for something as an excuse just to say that there's a problem when maybe there really isn't an issue or problem in your relationship. So just kind of take a breather and step away from the fear of this. Now, when it comes to what the probability of the outcome is of all of this, is the World card. So the World card is like whatever needs to be squared away or cleared away between you guys. Any negative energies in the past definitely needs to be shut down or will be shut down. Someone's going to decide to take the high road and not dwell on what people think about them, or even if people see you in a negative sense or their family and friends don't like everything about you or may not like you or may project that they don't like you, I feel like someone's going to take the high road and just decide to not dwell in the past. It might not even be worth it, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just seeing this as a positive energy. Some of you guys will come into some sort of harmony in relationship with this other person. So it could be you guys are not together now, or if there's any discrepancy in your relationship, it could be that in the future you guys will meet some sort of harmony and balance with one another in the future, in spite of whatever might come up in your relationship. So that's what I'm picking up. So I hope that this resonated with those who it's meant to resonate with. If it doesn't resonate with you, then it's just simply not for you. So it's general, it's not a personal reading. So it's not meant to resonate with everybody just because you're watching. But hopefully that, because this was requested by a subscriber, they asked about this, so you guys can thank that person, because I thought this was actually a good thing. In a way, it doesn't really matter what people think and feel about you, but sometimes you do want to know. You do want to know, and it's important, especially if you want to be a part of someone's life and their family and friends. You know, of course you're going to wonder and care, but don't put too much care and worry into it. Focus on your own relationship with the party. You know, if this person loves and respects you, what other people think and feel about you wouldn't really matter so much, okay? So much love as always. I hope that this resonates. I apologize for not having the timestamps because the live stream closed out. So much love as always. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and share this video if it resonated with you, or you might feel like it might resonate with someone else. If you guys are new to my channel, if you guys feel guided to subscribe, I would appreciate it. Much love as always. Take care. Peace.